Welcome to Dipcember. What? What did I say? I said Dipcember. Howdy y'all, I'm Amanda. This is the Happy Homestead, and yes, we are in the month of December, but I am in this collaboration with the Inquisitive Farmwife for Dipcember. So for the month of December, I am one of the channels that is collaborating with the Inquisitive Farmwife. I think it's for every business day, Monday through Friday in the month of December. There's a variety of channels contributing to this collaboration, and everybody is going to be sharing how to make a different type of dip. There are tons of holiday parties, holiday gatherings, social things, school events, right? There's always something that you need to bring something to. So what greater way to broaden your dip horizon than with this collaboration through Dipcember. I want to thank the Inquisitive Farmwife for including myself, the Happy Homestead, into this collaboration. And what's so great is that she's actually not only hosting this, but she is going to be doing a giveaway. I think there's a few things that are actually been donated to give away through this collaboration. And the winner will be chosen at random, but how you can be entered into that pool of potential winners is to comment on the videos. So this one included. Share your favorite recipe, share your favorite dip, share how much you love it. It doesn't matter what you comment, but every comment will be eligible towards that drawing, which will happen on January 3rd in 2024. It's also important that I note we do have a collaboration sponsor for Dipcember, and that is Anderson House. They make frontier soups. They make soup mixes, dip mixes, baking mixes. I'll link them down below. So thank you to Anderson House for sponsoring this collaboration, and you can check them out, more information on their website. With no further ado, let's make a dip. I am going to be showing you how to make roasted red pepper hummus today. Got all my ingredients here. Marley has a toy, so you may hear him scooting about, but this is going to be so fast, so easy, something you can easily do, and it's so delicious. I have 15 ounces of cooked chickpeas. Now you can equate that basically to 1 can of chickpeas, or just in your Instant Pot, it's a little over a cup of chickpeas. And that's 15 ounces. I've got my tahini, I've got smoked paprika, a lemon, Redmond real salt, olive oil, cumin, my roasted red peppers. These are actually roasted red peppers that I grew in 2022, roasted and then froze. So they've been in the freezer for over a year now. So I'm glad to be using these, but you can easily buy store-bought peppers. You're gonna wanna get the ones that are packed in oil. Usually it's like a sunflower oil or safflower oil. And you wanna make sure that you dry them off as much as possible so that your hummus isn't too wet and liquidy. I also have some freeze-dried parsley here from the garden, but you can use fresh parsley or omit it all together. Last but not least, garlic. I've got 4 cloves of garlic here. You can pair that up or pare that down as you wish. Now, what's so great about making hummus is that not only is it really fast and easy, but you can take the flavor profile in so many different directions. You're gonna have to see it. You got it? Do you have it? What you gonna do with it? Yeah, just another day here on the homestead in this house. But you can take the flavor profile in so many different directions with different types of spices or even different types of legumes. It doesn't even have to be chickpeas, even though that is traditional. So I'm gonna show you this method, but certainly kind of take the base, and the base is really the chickpeas, the garlic, the olive oil, the salt, the lemon juice, and the cumin, and then expand it from there. I am gonna start with the garlic. I always put the garlic in my food processor first, just by itself. And the reason I do that is because if I just throw everything in, I often find that sometimes the garlic gets caught up in the other ingredients and doesn't always get minced the way it should, and then you don't necessarily want to bite into a huge chunk of garlic. So garlic first, and now everything else can go. So we're going to start with our chickpeas. Going to do the juice of 1 lemon, and you could also add lemon zest if you wanted to. 2 tablespoons tahini. Now what tahini is basically sesame seed butter. So kind of like peanut butter, but made with sesame seeds. And oftentimes the oil, just like with any kind of natural peanut butter, is separated. So you want to make sure you're really mixing that up a little bit before you put it in. But tahini, in my opinion, is kind of like the binder. It really kind of helps bind everything together. Certainly gives it some flavor. It's a much more mild flavor, but it is one of the most critical ingredients within hummus. I'm gonna add in my Redmond real salt, about a teaspoon, about maybe half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. And we're gonna start there by mixing this up while we drizzle in some olive oil. So it should come together fairly well, almost like a paste of some sort. And you probably saw that when I was drizzling in the olive oil, that's when it started to kind of really mix together a bit. At this point, you can absolutely taste your hummus. This, like I said, this is the base recipe for hummus. Make sure it's seasoned, salted, everything properly the way you like it. And then we're gonna go ahead and add in some cumin and our roasted red peppers. About a half a teaspoon of cumin. How beautiful that is. I am going to add a tad bit of my freeze-dried parsley. And I only drizzled in, I would say maybe a 1/4 cup, if that, of olive oil. The olive oil is really up to you as how much you want to use. Again, it's about the kind of texture that you want your hummus to have. And you'll see people make hummus without any real recipe. They're just kind of winging it, seeing how it tastes, the texture, how it looks, and that is fine too. That was really good. I used 4 cloves of garlic, so it's really garlicky. That is so good. Perfect, beautiful roasted red pepper hummus. Now you can dress this up by putting it in a really pretty serving dish, maybe even saving some of those roasted red peppers, chopping them up finely and topping it with some fresh parsley, some pine nuts, maybe a little drizzle of olive oil, some Redmond real salt. For us, this is gonna go in the refrigerator because this is going to be a perfect snack for this week. Thank you for joining me on this collaboration with Dipcember on how to make your own roasted red pepper hummus. Let me know if you try it. And don't forget to comment on this video and the other videos within the collaboration to be entered into that drawing that has taken place on January 3rd. Again, thank you to the Inquisitive Farmwife and to Anderson House Frontier Soups for all of the sponsorship and for all of the help with this collaboration. I'm Amanda. This is the Happy Homestead. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy, stay well. Bye-bye.